And I think we're live. Good morning. Before we start, let's get the disclaimer out the way. Any and all information discussed here is for entertainment purposes only and should not be considered tax, legal, or investment advice. A referral to a commodity is not any indication to buy or sell that commodity. Day trading is inherently risky. Most traders lose money. Current and past results are not any indication for future ones. Now, with that being said, I'm starting up a little early today because I'm kind of, yesterday could have been significantly better, but because I felt extremely rushed, my mind was all over the place. So, let's get this screens up and running. And we're going to start everything in just a quick moment. All right. With that out of the way. Jesus, my chart was all over the place. Did that really hit yesterday? I think it. I was here yesterday for this, right? For the shenaniganery of this chart. Or is this something? Yes. Okay. So, let's start. Let's clean this off. That came and retested it last night. Well, yesterday's low was kind of. I saw this yesterday and I was like, all right, this is where my trade's going to reverse. And it did. It came up pretty significantly. 100 points before it dropped back down. So that's not bad. This we probably don't need. February trace we don't need. All of these opening print things are probably going to be used when I start. Let's go up to the weekly. We've tanked. Damn. Okay, so it's possible we come and test this low. Right here. I don't even know what to write that in as. Oh. Weekly support, I guess. Let's go purple. I mean, technically that's where we could drop down to. If we break through that, there's really no saving us until we hit here, which is a very possible thing. It really comes down to, if we drop under this 1-day support again, like today, then we're probably gonna flush down to that weekly low. So let's go up down to daily. Yeah, I mean, same thing with the daily. We're on a current nice pretty downtrend. Oh, we broke that trend line. If it's off of this trend line, I mean, so we have two trend lines here. This one, where we broke out of it, and then came back in, found the support. If that's the case, I'm looking for a long up to at least yesterday's highs. I mean, that makes the most amount of sense, to be honest with you. Because if it, I mean, it's got some space to go, right? We're here right now. We got 60 points down from where we are and 300 points up. If we're gonna go with this be a sideways pattern, this is probably gonna shoot up again today, and then tomorrow's might completely tank or flip. Now tomorrow is news. There is news tomorrow. There's also news today. News already came out at 8:30. But there's another one at 9:15. And then oil comes out. And then tomorrow's jobless. I'm not going to be here tomorrow to trade the jobless, so Ripperino's on me, but here we are. Okay, let's go up down to the I'm going to keep that daily trend line, this here, just because I want to know if on an intraday level, let's change this color. I can't write anything on it. Let's change the color then to something I'll know. We'll do daily as blue. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I wanna see that as it creates itself, because hit, tanked, came down, found the support on the 4-hour. It wants to make new lows, and this was yesterday's low. Is this yesterday's low day? No. Oh, I lied. I lied to myself completely. That was yesterday's low of day. Yeah. Completely forgot I was on the 4 hour instead of the 1 hour. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Monday we went up. Yesterday we reclaimed it. There's a pivot right here. And it's finding it as support over here. Left, right. And this is the beginning of the contract when we gapped up a significant amount. I believe that's the beginning of the contract. I'm gonna refresh just in case. Yeah, that was when the previous contract ended and it started and it gapped up like a couple 100 points. We're in this dumpster of a thing. I mean, like I said, if we break below this daily support, we're probably gonna hit this weekly support, which is this low of contract. Today might just be a sideways day before we try to find, and tomorrow might take us back up to here. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna play, but correction. I do know how this is gonna play. If we crack below look for shorts here. I want that to pop out at me when I see it. Otherwise, at this 5-minute support, yeah. Because if it comes up to this 5-minute support and it breaks it, that means it's breaking that trend line. And if it breaks this trend line, then we're going to reclaim that and go up. But the issue is that's 100 points versus 40. If we come here and we fail and we show like a really nice long pattern, I might take along to this 5-minute. Because then at that point, that's a nice little risk to reward. At that point, if we're taking it up to this, there's enough headspace to come up and then hit a top of day and then tank back down. So I gotta see what happens when we get down here. Now back over to this weekly. Okay. It's not as clean. Like this looks like it's a stair step out, up, and then one massive down, and then a pause, and then a continuation to the down. So, I mean, I don't see this falling 100 points right now. Maybe by Friday we could probably come down to this. There's not really much that's stopping us from hitting here. It's more realistic for us to go down than up, especially on the ES. At least to this point. Weekly support. So, yeah, let's drop down to the daily. Let's see what's up on that. Refresh that, just make sure that's an actual genuine gap. I mean, like this started it. We gapped down to here by 20 points. It wicked back up to eat it and then completely failed out. That was the start. One, two. Yeah. Again, blue for the daily. I see it coming down to hit this. 1D support. What do we do? Daily was blue. Yeah, I see the support right there. It's a massive drop, but we could probably come in and wiggle our way down to this. Alright, that's the daily. Let's drop down to the 4 hour. See if we could find some sort of bounce. This was just straight down, huh? God damn. Alright. This we don't need. We'll figure that out in a sec. Yeah, there's no bounce. I can't use the fib on any of this. Now, This is the opening print yesterday, and that was the high. We straight went down afterwards. Golly. Okay. Low of day. Yesterday's lows. Is right there. So we're opening at yesterday's lows. And then overnight high. And that's about it. Yesterday's highs. I don't know why I feel like I spelled that wrong. Low of day. Overnight highs. I mean, if we break over yesterday's highs, then it feels like it could keep going too. I mean, yesterday overnight's high, then we could probably reach for yesterday's highs. But that would be halfway. That's what I'm saying. I see more of it opening, trying to push to eat this candle, fails, and then comes down to here, and not only does that, completely cracks to this. That seems more realistic. Or because news comes out tomorrow, we just go sideways. That's also a very big possibility. Oh, the NQ is a little bit more confusing than the ES. The ES looks like it's just going to be a straight down day. Like another continuation of this push downwards. We're super far away from the trend line. We just bounced off the 20 EMA, SMA, whatever the Celtic channels uses, and we're dropping. Drop pretty significantly with size. So again, we might open, try to regain it, or even regain half of it, and then drop. I see that happening. Same thing with here. We hit the 20 and then we drop. Yeah, I mean, today feels like a down day. It's kind of the continuation of this. This is really 16 hours of it. 16 hours. Holy shit, that's 16 hours. Well, Obviously the ES is a little bit less marked up, but that's because this one flows a little bit straighter. It's the best way I could describe that. There's no clear confusion areas. Confusing areas. Like it's pretty clear that we opened straight down and then we kind of fizzled out. The overnight brought it up. And we dropped it again, and then we got up a little bit, and then we tanked. Just full on tank. This candle, this was a 27-point candle at 3 a.m. on on Tuesday. Yesterday. Like the overnight from Monday into Tuesday. This is 30 points drop. So the only area where it's like we could maybe try to gain that, but market said, all right, bet, and then continued down. So there's that. That's really that on that. There's not much more we could do with that. I really thought that my chart would be up. Footprint. Close that out. We got 20 minutes. I feel a lot better. I'm gonna make sure that my charts look clean-ish. I think we're finding a support here, right? So we could possibly come up and try to hit the 200 and then tank. You know, that's really what I see. Because the 200 did fail it twice, and we're very extended from there. So that's what I'm seeing. Fail, tried to push up, and then tanked again. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. Is that a genuine gap? Holy shit. We really dropped that hard? It's 3 points, but still, that's a pretty significant amount of pointage. Alright, so we got 15 minutes until market opens. I feel good about this. I feel kind of solid about what my trading is. I'm gonna look for shorts if market conditions shows that, and ultimately that's hopefully we get one step closer towards passing the evals. Now, unfortunately, I'm not gonna be here tomorrow to trade. Oh, unfortunately, I'm not going to trade, but fortunately, I'm going to do something that's a little bit more of an experience thing. So, I'm excited about that. And yeah, so that'll have, because I'm not trading tomorrow, I think my next day that I can sit down to trade is most likely going to be sit down, trade, and stream it. Correction, because I might have I might possibly be able to trade the 21st and 22nd. I probably won't, because I have to be somewhere, so I probably won't do that. However, this whole week I'm out, not gonna trade. Well, we'll say we're not trading this whole week, and then my next day back will be the 28th. I don't know if I'll be able to stream the 28th, but I'll definitely be able to stream the 29th. Same thing with the 30th, and I'll definitely be able to stream the 31st. Friday's up in the air. I'm not entirely sure about that one, but from after the 28th, it'll be Tuesday, Thursday only. Labor Day is not happening, so Tuesday, Thursday, possible Fridays. I'll kind of just keep y'all updated on that as that goes. Yeah. That actually brings me to my next question. I really just did that. All right. I want to log into TOPSTEP real quick. Billing. Oh. That's unfortunate. The 30th. Okay, so that hits the 30th. And TOPSTEP hits the 23rd. I was trying to complete TOPSTEP all in 1 month, but because of how my schedules are set up, that becomes extremely impossible. So that was a little unfortunate. Yeah, why didn't that pop up when I needed it to? ES on one screen, and Q on the other. I'm kind of just waiting for the next 10 minutes until the chart, until market opens at 9:30. Now I am in New York, so the New York Open is kind of easy for me because I feel like it's in the middle of my day. It's obviously 9:30, but like, no, I'm a bit of an early bird, so it's kind of easy. Now, off of the Open, this looks like a nice long setup. If we break this, possible long setup for a quick scalp. I don't think I'll do that, but it's there. So, that being that, I'm going to run over to the bathroom real quick, and hopefully we can get into some really good trades today. Hopefully it's just not a choppy day. All right, I'm back. Yeah, like I said, this is opening to a really solid trade to start with. I low key want to take it. Buying is increasing. We got 4 minutes, a little less than 4 minutes until market opens. I don't take trades off of the open, but I kind of want to take that. The market's about to open, and I think I'd never take a trade off of the open, but I feel like I should. Golly. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I really should take long off of this, but that price action really just told me not to. What's this yellow line again? Long term. That looks like a 4-hour support. Oh, there's 1 more minute. The market is flooding with orders right now. How big of a candle is this? Okay. I think I entered too late. I really didn't get filled on that. That's unfortunate. It's not as strong as I wanted it to be, so I'm saying that. I wanted it to, one, fill me, but to absolutely launch, and the fact that it hasn't, it's probably not a good one. Well, I would have been filled, but not to. I would not have been happy with that trade. I'd have to instantly get back out of it. And that is a massive candle down. Okay. Oh, I need some music. I'm sitting here in silence and I'm like, bruv. Oh. Because of music, I missed this. I mean, initial is correct, went up, and then tanked. We're 40 points down. And there's an imbalance. A slight imbalance, but still. I really want to enter it, but I feel like I'm rushing it. I'm gonna wait. I feel like I'm rushing it, but at the same time, I see the setup. There's definitely a lot more selling happening, especially right here in this area, but it keeps getting popped back up. There has to be big orders coming in. Damn. The ES is very different looking. Yes, looks like it's starting to do a flip. Oh, nope, I lied. Yes, full on flipped over and is continuing to the upside. I just don't know how much strength it has. That's not a proper trend line. Yeah, I'm waiting. What the fuck? What the fuck? There's 40 points. I thought I said 150 points. I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. Oh, it's coming up to a VWAP. I think we might bounce off of VWAP or off of the 200. Yep, we're gonna hit VWAP and then we're gonna flip. That was more volume than the opening print. We hit VWAP. We hit VWAP on one side and we passed it on the other. Like completely past it. And we're trading above VWAP now. I don't think this is sustainable. I think this was a lot of shorts taking profits and then while also hitting people's stop losses. Like we've been shorting the whole way down and I think people just start taking all profits. This was a really cool short squeeze. This is also a trend line. Was I wrong? I feel like I might have been wrong about... No, I wasn't. I said that we're most likely going to push up and then tank when we will reject off of the 200 and tank. I thought it was going to happen on the opening print here instead of this. But until we find a pullback that's at a higher low and then push up again, my sentiment is still correct. We're hitting double tops. There's a fair value gap right here, but I never trade those, so I wouldn't know. All I know is that if we cross this, this was a lot of volume. Volume is decreasing. Volume to the downside shows like it's increasing. But it's not aggressive enough. There was a lot of aggressive buying on this candle, but volume wasn't there. And this is showing signs of a reversal. Even on the tick charts, there's not much coming through. And the same thing on the ES. There's a little aggressive buying, but volume was light. It was just that the selling or the sellers aren't in yet on the ES specifically. That's confirmation. This is confirmation. Let's see it. I want a pullback, and then I want a candle close, and then a continuation. And I want it to break 84. There you go. How many points are we from here to here? Okay, good thing I didn't enter that one. As long as this doesn't make a new high, I might think of entering a short. Volume isn't there. It's a big candle, but there's no volume. It's close, but it didn't do it. Volume is getting there. It did make a new high on the ES. But it's not holding. Price kind of just jumped without me. Maybe I was wrong about today's thing. Maybe we're gonna go back and start eating all this back. 17 points, huh? Not bad. Realistically, the entry should have been here on this. Once we close the opening print. But this was such an impulse move, I didn't trust it. When this went down and flipped green, that could have been my entry in. I still didn't trust it. That's why I was like, I don't know about that one. But where I was thinking to enter a short, I should have entered a long. The EMAs had crossed earlier. The trend line, the flip, and it entered back. When it crossed here, shouldn't enter, or I should have put a stop here to capture that. I don't know. It's still feels very impulsively up. I think maybe that's what it needed, but I don't see it working out properly. Just a flood of shorts came in. There's just a flood of that. Okay, now I kind of like that a little bit more than this. If we're really having an up day, that's gonna get swallowed, and then we're gonna start seeing more up. If we're not, and this is full on actually tanking, which I don't think so, because thus far, besides this candle that got really bought back up, the shorts are weak. So I want to see that turn green. I want to see it push up. I feel like now I'm pushing for the continuation when I should be looking for a short. Initially I was looking for a short when I should have taken a continuation, and now opposite. So confirmation is if it goes above here, I enter long, and if it doesn't, then I'm waiting for it to drop below the opening print. I'm watching the time in sales. Whoa. I think that was a bunch of people taking profits. It's still really weak volume. Oh, there it is. We're hitting the trend line on the ES. I might take a trade off of the ES. I want it to break above this. If it breaks above this, then that's a confirmation for me that we're going back up. We showed some signs of life, but ultimately we weren't there. We gotta hold above the 200. Yeah, I'm willing that. And then we'll put that there for now. Yeah, because I'm gonna $19.1 plus 25% is 23. So stop loss is right about where it should be. Maybe a point lower, but it's fine. And then 23 times 2 is 47 plus 109. So 56.75. Right there. That's what I'm risking. It's possible that I lose this, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I feel like I should pull it back just a hair bit. Like right there. Come on, buyers. Step in. Unfortunate. Wow, that was a $500 loss. Shit. It is what it is. I mean, question, if I had done that, I feel like I should have put two of them, like a reversed here. We're at the opening print. If it bounces off of the open print, I'm going to be a little tight. Cause that's what I said. I wanted to take a long off of the opening time. But it is what it is. You know, I could always make it back. I'm kind of tight that I lost exactly what I made yesterday, like down to the T. Oh well. I think I hyper focused on this trade. Yeah, I really went long exactly where I should have went short. I should have waited for this to close above here. Yeah, I should have waited for it to close above here. It didn't because this is the candle I entered on, right? After I entered, it pulled back here, and this is where it closed. If I had waited for the close, then I would have seen that this pulled back, and then we're probably going to show for a reversal, which is what happened right here with this candle. So now I'm looking for a short. If we break under this, we're at the Fib retrace. We broke through the Fib retrace actually. See, this is why I'd prefer to trade micros. Because I would have had 10 points on that anyway. But I would have traded this for $500, which is what I was aiming for. 500 for a $1,000 move. We're gonna see it try to come up to here and then fail, because if that's the case, then I'm definitely taking a short off of that. If it comes into this area right here and fails, that would be perfect. Got a second chance. So that's out of the picture. And now that's where the trend line is. I should have used my fib on this, because then I would have seen this little area right here at the opening print and waited for it, or waited for it to make a new high like I should have, but that's on me. We still haven't made new highs or new lows. I was so hyper focused on this that I missed it. I missed the signs of a reversal. I was like, as soon as it breaks in, I'm getting in, but I should have waited for the close of the candle. And then if it had broken this, I would have taken a short to that. It would have been much better for me. Quick scalp to the opening print. Wow. And this was a long off of a fib / opening print. It went what? 10 points below before it did a, if you took it off of here, before it did a 50-point move. That's a 5 to 1. Okay, well, the new trend line. I don't know which trend line would be valid. Let's see here. Let's do it off of this. there's some resistances here. Overnight high is not that far away. I think today's just not my trading day. Market looks a little, I wouldn't say all over the place. I mean, when you're looking at it like this, yeah, it kind of looks all over the place. But when you break it down to a 2 minute, it doesn't look that bad. The ES did a perfect perfect 61. And if you break, that's the entry. Right here's the entry. Up 8 points. That's unfortunate. It's just, yeah, it's one of those things. Not every day is gonna be a winning day. Not every day is gonna be my day. Does it suck? Yeah. Are we really out of the game? No. I could sit here for a little bit longer and try to take one more trade. That'll completely make all that back and then some. We were coming close to this support line. I would really like to take a short off of this. And like I said, we could really not have any clear direction because of the news that's coming out tomorrow. this is the ideal area to short. There's an imbalance with a trend line. Just trying to get there. The ES has it at the overnight highs, which, I mean, we're close. The overnight high also has a negative imbalance. I'm kind of in the boat of, let's see what happens right now. It's holding, but it's not pushing. Keeping my finger off the trigger until I get confirmation that we're flipped. What I would like to see is a sideways movement and then a... Okay, well, we could push aggressively down. That's fine. But I want some volume behind this. We have to see some real volume. I want to see a doji, and then the next candle to push a little bit lower. And then lastly, the next candle after that to push a lot harder. Ideally, that's where we're at. So we got the doge. I wanted to close at the lower portion. Now we're interested. I would like to see a retest of that high again, and then a fail. I don't think I'm gonna get that, but that would be ideally what I would like. I know what I said. I lied. $21, 118.25 minus 21.5. It's 90. Oh, sorry. 118.25 plus 21.5. 139.75. So my stop loss is perfectly where it's at. 21.5 times 2, that's 43. 118.25 minus 43, 75. So my stop loss, my take profit should be right there. At this point, I'm gonna decrease my thing, because at 118.25 minus 21.5, that's 96. At 96.75, that's 1-to-1. That's fine. That's a regular old pullback. Boom, boom. We should start seeing weakness coming in. I ideally want to see this candle flip red. Yep, there you go. And start pushing. Start pushing. Risk-free trade. Like I said, ideally, see this, turns red. 15 points. I might have to cut it and see what the candle. I don't want to cut it there, and it looks too good to cut. But I also might just want to go for that home run type of trade instead of doing what needs to get done. We'll see how the candle closes. Deleted. We'll stop that. We're done. We'll take that. Yeah, that would have stopped me out anyway. Let's see. That trade was $200. So $490 on that first one, $195 on that second one. I'm down $395. Mind you, this trade's still technically valid because it never hit my stop loss. I might take a continuation. I kind of wish I never moved my stop loss right now. This feels like it's gonna flip over again. I have a feeling that we're gonna get a slither of selling just right now. And this was just the regular old pullback before it drops. So I should have left it at break even, and then now this is where I'm locking in points. But we'll see. If there's a confirmation for me to re-enter, I'll re-enter. I don't have a problem with that. I just see that there's a little bit of a support that's happening, and that's what I wanted to see. I just saw a bunch of red hit. I should have left it at break even plus a point and said it is what it is. This also looks like a fib. I've gotten so good at using fibs that I see them now. So I'm glad that I pulled out of that, because we're in a fairly up day and this was a mild pullback. Actually, if that's the case, I might look for a long from here back to the highs. If we break above this with some volume behind it, might take a long. I just don't like the distance. And DES has only 8 points for this double top, and the NQ only has, well, 36 from where we are now, but if we're taking it from here, 26 versus the downside, which is 55. So this broke the uptrend. That technically broke the uptrend. Regained, pushed back out, or regained. So I mean, this is because of the intersection right here between the minor downtrend and then major uptrend. It's anybody's game right now, really. We're bouncing off of VWAP. I really want to get in depth with tick by tick. Do I want to? I feel like I should, because that looks like a clean setup. I'll wait for the close. But it also could just be a bear trap. A bull trap. Sorry, not a bear trap. You know what's really funny? I would now be moving it to break even after this. If I stuck to my, because I wanted to make some money back, if I stuck to my plan, I would have stayed here until this was touched, which it just got where it just was touched, at which point now we're at break even and we're waiting for this to do its thing. This could come back up to break even and hit me, and if that's the case, then it is what it is. I'm happy that I pulled out with it. 10-ish points, 9.5 points. However, right, so that's 18.25. That's where, well, it's 19.25 because that's usually where, no, lied, 17.25. Because I always add a point for commissions and shit. However, if it doesn't come back up to 17.5 and it continues down, then I'm gonna note that, because clearly I was afraid of losing money, which I mean is fair, because I did lose $500 earlier, but that is its own trade, and this is a different trade. The only thing I could have done was enter 4 points higher, but you know, I entered when it broke this candle here. So we'll see if it comes up to 17 and a half or 17 and a quarter. We'll say 17 just because slippage. And that's a break-even trade. I wish that I wish it was here. That would have been, you know, a little better for me, obviously, if I had my stop there. But it is what it is. That's a break-even trade. Not happy about it, but it is what it is. I regained some back, so it's not a completely bad day of trading. It's definitely not the most ideal trading day, but again, it is what it is. My next trading day, because I'm not trading tomorrow, would be potentially Monday, the 28th. Correction, potentially the 21st and 22nd, but definitely the 28th is my first trading day back if I can't do those 2 days, and then back on stream will be the 29th. So account info, let's see. I'm down $295 plus commissions on TOPSTEP, and I'm down sorry, I thought that was incorrect. I'm down $590 on Apex plus commissions. Because I kind of don't give a fuck about Apex. Apex's thing. I have it at a multiplier of 2 on the copy trader. I'm more, you know, if I pass it, I pass it. If I don't, it is what it is. I'm not too mad about it. I have until the 9th to make all that money back and then some. So with 10 trading days, trading 2 NQ contracts, E-mini contracts, I should hit that without an issue. It sucks, and if some stupid reason I hit their whatchamacallit? Well, good thing I didn't stay in that. I said I wanted to take this for a long, right? Is that what I said? I feel like I should take this as a long if it breaks through here. Yeah, well, ta-da. Whatever. Yeah, I said I'm sorry, backtracking. I said I wanted to take this as a long and try to hit the highs of day, but it is what it is. Yeah, because I should be able to hit Apex's $3,000 profit target by the 9th, as long as I don't accidentally hit their trailing drawdown rule, which I think is the stupidest thing on the planet. I mean, obviously it's their rules, and like, if you don't like it, don't work with them. But I really can't stand that rule. It messes with my psyche, so that's why I'm not really focusing on Apex. My main concern is TOPSTEP. So that's what I'm heading for. That being said, I'll see y'all on the 29th. Wow, that's a long way. But anyways, I'll see y'all on the 29th.